Okay, so we're going to look at how we make announcements if we're hosting group events in the ashram, hosting any event. We're going to look at how we get the information to post, and then how we actually make the post in the group Prosperity Path group chat in Second Life, so that we can make an announcement before the event with information and also with a link to the location of the event. And so I'm just going to quieten down my ravens here. Yes, okay. And so I'll show you how I do it, and then you can choose whether you follow that or have other steps. I often get information, the information itself, the data, from the Prosperity Path forum. So I have a separate window here open, and I also have my Second Life window. This window on the left has my Prosperity Path forum selected in Facebook, and I look at Carmen's events in the ashram information. And if I click continue reading here, I get the full information. So let's say I'm going to announce, or I want an announcement for my Prayer Absolute meeting. So what we see here is the entry that Carmen has at 1 p.m. Prayer Absolute, hosted by Rocky, and then she also has a link here, what's known as a slurl. And so I'm going to use a notepad to copy the information down. So I'm going to open up, I have a little, no, I don't want this one, this is, I'll close that, save that. I want a completely new notepad, and I have it on my taskbar down here as an icon. If you don't have it on your taskbar, you can right click the desktop and then go new, and then click text document, and that opens up something that says here new text document. And I'll put a name for this. I'll just say announce here. So now I have ready here a text document that's ready to put stuff in. So if I double click on it, I have this window here that I can enter information into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy from Carmen's announcement in the Prosperity Path forum by highlighting all the text I'm going to copy. So let me do that again. I hold down the left mouse button, and then while I keep holding the mouse button down, I move the mouse button over all the text I'm going to copy. Now I right click on that copied text and I click copy. Now I come over to my open announcement window and I can click edit, paste, and there we see the information. Now I can't copy this line here directly. What I have to do is, and hopefully you can do this in your browser, I have to copy this. First of all I'll right click on it, and now I'll copy it as a link address. It says copy link address. Now I'm able to do that in using Chrome. You'll have to investigate if you can do that in your browser. So I right click on it and go copy link address, and then I come over and I click my announcement window, and then again I go edit, paste, and now we see that I have a correct slurl here. There's no funny dots or spaces in there. You see, if we just copy this link, where is it now, this one, by selecting and then copying, what we get is, when we paste, is these little dots here. It doesn't say Second Life, it says Second Lit. And there's a couple of dots. So that's no good for using as a link when we actually make the announcement. So once more, what I did was select the link using the left mouse button, right click on it, and then I clicked copy link address. And I'll do that one more time for you. And then I came over, clicked this announcement notepad text here, so I get a flashing cursor, and then I can go edit paste and I'll get the correct link. So again, that's using Chrome as a browser, and hopefully you can find a similar way of copying those links in the browser that you're using. Now another way of getting that link could be if you go to your Second Life window now and go Places, and then you find the place where you're going to want everyone to teleport to. In my case, this would be the Crown of Creation, which I've found. So if I right click on that and then click copy slurl, and then go, I have to close this part, it says it's been copied to my clipboard, and then go to my announcement pad. Now if I get the flashing cursor and go edit paste, now I get a correct slurl that way as well. So again, we can get our correct slurl either by doing a copy link from some other text outside of Second Life, or we can right click the link in our landmarks and click copy slurl, close that, and then we can call up our notepad again, get the flashing cursor on a new line, and then go paste. So we have a number of ways there that we can, well, there's two ways there that we can get our link. I'll just get rid of those other ones. So now we have our text ready for entry into the Prosperity Path group. Let me just bring up this window again. I'm using my taskbar icon for bringing that notepad up again. If you weren't able to do that, you could always use two windows like this. Have one here and your other Second Life window open there. So let's try that one. So we've got this information. Now we want to, I'm just going to close my Places teleports window, and now I want to, let's say I don't have my Prosperity Path selected. Let's get rid of that. Let's say I just got nearby chat. Well, let's say we start out and we don't have any chat at all. So we click on chat, the button at the bottom of the Second Life viewer to bring that up. I see I don't have Prosperity Path forum here. So to get that going, I need to click Communicate up at the top of my Second Life browser and come down, and then I see Groups, and I'm going to click that. And then I see this Prosperity Path group here. If I right click on that, I can get this indication for chat here. So I'll click Chat, and then you see over here it opens up the Prosperity Path group for entries. So this is my Prosperity Path group. It's active because it's green, and there's a white entry box here that's ready to take some text. And looky, we've got some text over here. So I'm going to select all that text, either using the left mouse button and keeping that button down and dragging it, or you could go Edit, Select All, and that will do the same thing. And then we want to copy that, so we'll go Edit, Copy. So we've copied our selected text, And now we can come over to this open box and we can click in that box to get a flashing cursor. Then we right click that box and we can click paste. And then the next thing you would do is press enter. And I don't want to do that because the moment I press enter, then that text will become active and will be posted into the Prosperity Path group. So let's just say we have test post here. Ignore. So instead of the text I just had, let's just imagine this is the text I just had. Then I press the enter key and you see that it's in yellow now, and that means it's been posted to the Prosperity Path forum or Prosperity Path group chat. Okay, so there's a few steps there. The nice thing about having these announcements in a notepad like this is you can save this, and once you've saved it you can close it, and then any time in the future you want to post that announcement, you can double click on it to open it up, find it on your desktop and double click that icon, and then just copy that text and paste it over into the Prosperity Path group. Okay, so thanks for your attention and have a great day.